on, y'all? It's your boy 30, man. We back with another video. If you're new, hit subscribe button, smash the like button as always. As y'all told y'all, we're gonna do this every single day, man. Yesterday had some crazy stuff happen yesterday morning, Sunday morning, but I still got a little quick video up. I know it was like 30 minutes to an hour before the game time. That's one off, you know what I mean? Some things, sometimes life happens, but normally I try to get it to y'all 3 or 4 hours. If I can, 5 or 6 hours before the game even come or anywhere near the start, because I hate putting up a video and by the time y'all catch it, the lines be bumped down and you can't get the same value I got, man. So, but just in case something do happen again in the future, I tell y'all, join my free Discord. The link is in my description of every video. If I forget, just comment 30 what's the link, and I'll send it to you. We got about, I think, almost 400 members, man. Great community, a lot of winning picks, man. It's a guy. Well, it's a couple guys. I got a baseball guy so cold in baseball. Better than me. I think he better than me at betting baseball. You know, if you're in the Discord, you know who I'm talking about. But you got a lot of great guys out there. They're making real deal money. You know what I mean? And it's not like 17-leg parlays, simple 2-leg, 3-leg, or just one. Sometimes we put one single straight. Y'all know me, I do straights. But a lot of the guys do parlays, little simple 2, 3-leg, something simple, alternate lines, and get your money right. So, man, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. Today, listen, it was some WNBA and some baseball. WNBA has been a little too inconsistent, so I stayed away from it today. I got strictly baseball, so let's pop into the picks for the day, man. First bet, MLB, like I told y'all, we're going to do straight baseball, 5 or 6 great baseball picks. Simple 2-leg, plus 125, W money. We've been working this system the last week and a half, where we take 2 players to go under 1.5 total bases for the whole game. I think we ran this like 5 times. We only lost 1 of them. And out of the 10 players to not get a base, only 1 of them got it. That was that one ticket, 1 out of the 2 players that killed that 1 ticket, I think 2 days ago. But normally, man, we have a high success rate with this. And like I tell y'all, you just don't want to take a bet because it's been hitting at a high clip. But if you like the system you going and it supports it, don't try to force it. Like yesterday, I'm trying to think which one I did yesterday. I can't remember. But if the day don't support it, or the pitchers or the team or what don't do it. So I'm not saying go away from it, but certain days you can't run every system. Like some days we skip the ladder because it's just too, you can tell when it's just not going to be a great ladder day. You don't want to risk losing your profit for the ladder, and you stop. But for today, a little simple 2-leg plus 125. This is the first bet of the video. This is what I got for y'all. Let's hop into the next one. Simple straight bet. You know we got to have some straight bets in there. I'm a straight better at my core. You know what I mean? Pause. Whoa. Whatever. But nah. But Weston Wilson under 0.5 total bases. Right. I don't think he's going to score. I could have took him for a double on something else, but just to be super safe on the straight bet side, I took him under 0.5 runs. Listen, man, I'm gonna just say this real quick too. This game between the Cubs and the Phillies at 6:45 Eastern, it's gonna be a really good baseball game. I know a lot of people heavy on the Cubs. If I did take something, I might do Cubs plus 2.5, or hell, Cubs plus 3.5, just to be super ultra safe. You don't want to get caught up in the BS. So, because I know a lot of people on the Cubs, but Phillies are home. Phillies could win. Both teams are capable, but I think it's going to be a very low-scoring, very great pitching type of game. So I don't see nothing where you see a 7-8 finish score or even a 5-5. I think this game goes under 10, but on the straight bet side, give me Weston Wilson under 0.5 total bases. I don't think he gets a hit or gets to first base. Let's get into the next one. Sticking with that same guy, sticking with that same game. Weston Wilson to go under a run, right? This is the ladder challenge, right? Normally, some days we go 2 or 3 players, we do 2, but this day is just simple. This got to not get a run. If the straight bet cashes, this is automatically free. If he doesn't get a base, he can't get a run. It's just mathematically impossible. So this is one of those situations where I tell y'all can end very bad or it can end up very good. Whenever you double up, not so much double up, but whenever you pick the same player in the correlated picks, the good thing about it is when it correlates and it works, it works. But when it doesn't work, that's 2 bets down the drain, including the ladder. But I think this is the perfect spot. Low scoring game. Both teams are great. Both teams hit the ball well, but I don't think this is a great matchup for him. So as long as they don't pull him and say he's not going to play and take him out the game on some BS like they've been doing sometimes, I think this is free money. You know, this is day 3 where we normally turn $45 into $70, but it's a little higher because of the odds we had on day 1 or 2. So after the day, after this cash, I'm speaking into existence, this will cash today. After this cash, tomorrow we're going to pocket the 50. Because remember, we started with $20 on day 1 and we'll get it up to $72. So we're going to profit the $52 and start back with the $20 and recycle. Every 3 days, we're trying to pocket $50. That's growth. That's compounding. That's bankroll management. Bankroll builder. So this the ladder, man. Let's get into the next one. Y'all, this is another simple 3-leg minus 136, and I threw the double in there, but this is really mainly a 2-leg we sweating. This is a system we worked out a couple days ago when they gave us that $10 bonus bet for the NBA Finals bet, whatever. We made $10 bonus bet, and we flipped it to $10 real dollars on the bonus bet side with this type of system, right? Where we found out you can take certain teams to not score a run in the first inning. So for today, we got Cubs and Brewers. So not the whole game, both teams nerfy. Just the Cubs not to score in the first inning, and then the Brewers not to score in the first inning. Both teams going against amazing pitchers. Like I say, Phillies and Cubs should be a very low-scoring game. Even the Brewers going against an excellent pitcher in Atlanta with what's now. I forgot his name, the pitcher for Atlanta. I should know his name. I don't know why I can't think of it right now, but I can't think of his name. But yeah, so Cubs not to score a run in the first inning, and the Milwaukee Brewers to not score a run in the first inning. And then I took this guy to not get a double, which he's not going to get. He's not going to come with no. He shouldn't get a hit. I tried to pick a guy that's statistically looking at everything. It'd be tough for him to even get a hit and get to first base. So if he can't get a hit, it's impossible to get a double. Y'all know I'm all about correlation. So simple 3-leg, minus 136. Also working this other system we got going. Let's get into the next pick. Next bet, straight bet. Marlins and Pirates over 7.5. The line is 8.5. I bumped it down to 7.5. Man, I just don't. I think they had the over as the underdog. But I think they had the over. I just don't believe it. I think this is gonna be a high scoring game, man. And normally, like, I do understand the Pirates normally do great pitching at times. They have low-scoring games. But the Marlins, man, the Marlins are similar to, like, the Colorado Rockies. Like, people call the Marlins trash at times. They call them good, just like the Rockies. But it's like you never know what team you're going to get. But in a game like this, on this type of day, I think this is going to be a very high-scoring game. I don't see this being a pitcher strikeout battle. I don't see this at all. So, Marlins and Pirates over 7.5. Let's get into the next one. Last bet of the day, simple 3-leg, right? Back to I'm telling you, man, this Cubs and Pirates game, this is the only game I'm pretty much watching today. I don't really watch too much of my bets, but I'm going to zone in because I got to play to not get it. I got so much going on in this Philadelphia Cubs game and this Chicago, I'm talking about Philadelphia Cubs. The Phillies and the Cubs game. So, right, Cubs plus 3.5. I said I think they should win. The fact that I can get plus 3.5, I love it. Just in case Phillies at home want to turn up and beat them, that's cool. But first leg, Cubs plus 3.5. And then under 10, right? Under 9.5. I don't see this game getting to 10 runs. I just see a very strong pitching core type of game. Even when the bullpen comes on the backup, I don't see this game taking. It's gonna be a quick game, very low scoring, not a lot of hits, not a lot of runs. I'm looking at maybe like a 4-1 finish. You know what I mean? Maybe a 3-2 finish, or maybe even something like a 2-1 finish. You know what I mean? In the Cubs' favor. But if it's correlated, the game gonna go under 10 runs. The fact that I can get plus 3.5, the score have to literally be something like Phillies 4-4 or Phillies 5-1, which I just don't see happening. So, and then the last leg, Rojas did not get a double. Like I told y'all, simple 3-leg, man, minus 141. These are picks for the day. I appreciate y'all tuning in day in and day out. We did go 4-1 yesterday. I didn't get to mention. I forgot to mention that. Great day. We've been making profit, man. It's all about profit. Like, we love a full sweep and we love hitting every single bet. But long as I know I'm taking my money from $500 to $685 a day or going up and going, I'm cool with that because I know at the end of the week or the end of a month, that compound. You know what I mean? You can take your money out or double up and go back up. Because the more you have in it, the more you can bet. If you follow my system where you bet only 3% and stack your money. So, but I appreciate all y'all tuning in. I'm going to catch y'all in the comments, man. 30 out. Let's get to this money.